mesh lace pattern, you need an even number of stitches on your needles. Round 1 is yarn over, which is where you bring the yarn from the back of the work to the front of the work, and then knit 2 stitches together from your left hand needle. The yarn then comes over the right hand needle and around as in a usual knitting position, and then release those 2 stitches. Continue doing that, yarn over, so bring the yarn to the front of the work, knit 2 stitches together, and that is the pattern for round 1. So yarn over, which is your yarn to the front of the work in between the stitches on the left and stitches on the right needles. Knit 2 stitches together and keep repeating all of the way around for round 1 until you get back to your round marker. So I'm just arriving back at the round marker at the end of round 1. Yarn over and knit the last 2 stitches together. Slip round marker over. Round 2, knit all around. So you knit the yarn overs, they count as a stitch. And on this round you can count your stitches to make sure you haven't made any mistakes. You should have exactly the same amount of stitches on that you started with. So just keep knitting all around until you get back to the round marker. So I'm just arriving back at the end of round 2. I've knitted all around to the round marker. I've counted my stitches and all's good. On to round 3. Round 3 is knit 2 together, so with the working yarn in the back, knit 2 together and then yarn over. So bring the yarn from the back, the working yarn from the back, to the front of the work, and then knit 2 together and working yarn to the front of the work for a yarn over. Knit 2 together, yarn over, and keep on, continue around for round 3, doing exactly that sequence of stitches. Knit 2 together, yarn over. And at the end of round 3, it's very important that your very last action is a yarn over, and I'll show you that when I get back to the round marker. So I'm coming up to the end of round 3. I have 2 stitches left on my left hand needle before the round marker, the end of round 3. So the action is knit those 2 stitches together with the yarn over, which was the stitch before, and at the end of round 3 always a yarn over, because as we go into round 4 that yarn will come over there and form a stitch. If we don't do that, we're going to be missing a stitch. And round 4 is knit all around, exactly the same as round 2. So you see that yarn over making that last stitch on round 3 there. And round 4 once again gives you the opportunity to count all of your stitches and make sure that you have made no mistakes. And that concludes how you do this lovely mesh lace pattern. I'll just put an elastic on there so that I can show you. I have shown another mesh pattern that was done in the round that didn't have such large holes as this one. I'm hoping you can get a good idea, and this is much stretchier than the last one I did. So it's very beautiful, and it's a beautiful unusual stitch for knitting with, very easy to do. And there we go, see how stretchy that is. So that's it for now. Bye for now.